Do you have a dog that barks like a complete lunatic every time the doorbell rings? Or how about a dog that scares the living daylights out of you by barking every time that little bell goes off? Or even worse, how about having a dog that barks so much when someone rings the doorbell that you're even nervous to answer the door because you're afraid you won't be able to hear the person talking over your dog's obnoxious barking? Does your dog sound or look a little something like this? If your dog looks like the one that you just saw in that short clip, then I'd love for you to meet Daisy. Daisy has what I like to call an impulse control problem, where every time the doorbell goes off, she barks like a complete lunatic. I mean, in this house, we call her Queen Barks a Lot, which basically isn't a good thing. So what I'm gonna do in this next video is show you a fun little technique where we're going to teach your dog how not to rush and bark at the door anymore. We're actually gonna teach them to do something else instead. So let's go check it out.
So what we're gonna do is we're basically going to get our dog to go to their bed instead of running at the door and barking their head off. Now they have to go to their bed and be quiet. So how to practice this is basically you're gonna have someone either pushing your doorbell, or you can be like me, and I actually recorded my doorbell on my phone, and I'm just going to turn it as high as it will go. And then, or you can, if you can reach outside, crack the door open, reach outside and push it. But basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna have the doorbell go off. And when it's going off, you're gonna guide them onto the bed. Once all 4 feet are on the bed, you're gonna click and treat. Now you can say bed, so make sure after they're all 4 on the bed, you tell them they can get off. You wanna be sure that you tell them it's okay to come off. If you didn't say it was okay to come off, then they're not allowed off the bed. So I'm gonna say, okay, release. Good girl. So then we're gonna have it go off again. Just getting ready for it. I'm gonna go bed. Yes, good girl. Just like that. So we're actually going to redirect them. Instead of running to the door, we are now going to teach them to run to their bed instead. Okay, release. Now let's try it with the actual doorbell. I'm gonna crack my door open a little bit. She's already getting ready. Off. Okay. We have some helpers here. Okay, release. You're cheating. Yes, good girl. Just like that. I didn't even have to say anything, but she knew what was coming. So I'm gonna say, okay, release. Good girl, we're gonna try it again. Okay, release. She's getting a little ahead of me, but that's okay. I'm gonna try it again. Now if she doesn't go on her own, I'm gonna say bed. And then I'm gonna click and treat. So if they don't go on their own, you can help them out by saying bed and guiding them to the bed. But I thought she was gonna do it on her own by just hearing the bell. If not, that's okay. So we're gonna say, okay, release. Yes, good girl. We're gonna try it one more time. Bed. Yes, good girl. So that's what you're gonna do. It's basically, you're just gonna guide them onto the bed if they don't go there when the doorbell goes off. And you're gonna click and treat as soon as all 4 feet are on the ground. But as they start kind of getting used to it, you may not have to say bed anymore. You may be able to get away with just ringing the doorbell.
And that's how the second part of the doorbell ditch game is taught. Now, obviously, this isn't the only game you need to master if you wanna get your dog's barking under control. But what we have done is we've actually created a cheat sheet for you that you can download to get the rest of this exercise laid out for you step by step. All you have to do is click on the link right below this video. And by the way, did I mention that that cheat sheet is free? Yeah, free. So if you download that cheat sheet, it'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to do the rest of this game. So all I want you to do is go ahead and click on that link right below this video and go download it. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video real soon. Bye guys.